Thanks for watching part 2. As you can see, I'm just drilling out the continued holes in all of the spot welds. So I'm just going to get you through real quick, speed it up, and bring you in here and let you take a look at what's going on. We're basically just showing you where all the holes are. Now try to stay as centered as possible on those holes, and you'll find out why when you go to split that metal open. I've got the headliner on here too. It's an old one, but when you do the roof, you want to make sure that you don't go through any spots that are going to be inside the car under the roof. So this is just the front, other side. I'm just showing you that I grinded down there as well. And then as you can see, I went ahead and went across.
All right, we're going to switch over to the other tip. That's what the other tip looks like. Got a little tip on it, cutters on it with a pin in the middle. You don't have to go all the way through. You only need to go through the layer, the upper layer. If you go too far, it's not a big deal.
When you're working on the roof, make sure you don't go through all the way, for sure.
Show you what it looks like there. Just cutting the circles out. Like I said, your tip looks like this. There's your tip. Got little cutters, and they just basically cut through it.
That black piece on the top of that cutter is reversible, so if you break or wear them out, I really went through it pretty quick actually with that. I really sped up the drill. It's up to you, but I did break one of the tips and have to reverse it. I think I only broke one.
Get to about this point, you can start seeing the metal come apart. You might have to hit a few of them if you didn't go deep enough, but for the most part you'll figure it out. It'll get through there. Works really good. Better sometimes let it cool down too, because this thing gets super hot. You start breaking off teeth, you'll have to have another one. You can reverse them and put them around and use the other side. If you notice, I've already broke off some on the other side when I was taking off the roof of the car.
Now, I'm not showing you here, but every hole that you cut out, sometimes that metal's going to get stuck up in that cutter. It'll be hot, so make sure you use something to pick it out or whatever. But they can get real hot, man. That tip's going to be super hot.
All right. Okay, before I go any farther, I'm going to do a little blow off. Try to get as much of this metal off of here. Might even wipe it down. So I'm just trying to take some of it off of it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to test it. When you do this, you may not have gotten all the welds out. So first thing I do is go to a corner and see if all my welds are popped out.
Don't pry hard.
But there might be some down in here that I'm not seeing. You might even have to take off the other side to see if they got another weld spot. Sometimes you got to go underneath and see if they got another weld spot somewhere. They hide them on you sometimes. They just barely tweak it until it's moving there. There's got to be a weld right here or something. You don't want to pry on it real hard. You just want to see if it's loose. Remember, you pry on it, it cracks the rest of it. You paint. We may have to scratch that all down and see if they spot welded another spot in there or something. It doesn't seem like it wants to. There it is. Just need to be popped loose. They had a little bit of glue or something that was on the edge. Come back over here and see if this is the same way. Don't want to get crazy, so. Let's see if they got some glue in there or something. Take a razor blade and just go down this edge. Bend that back down. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone for a second. I'll go up to the front and work on that. What you can do is leave some screwdrivers in there too. Got a seal installer just kind of going along the edges. Try to get some more of that glue off of it.
If you put anything under it, just make sure that you don't pry too far or bend the metal.
Stick a Phillips underneath it. Hold it up a little bit, make sure I got all of it out.
The sides are what's free at this point.
Yeah, this side looks like it's pretty good. So we know this side's pretty much loose. What about the other side? Seems like something's wrong with it.
The ends are what's holding this thing together. Underneath there's some spot welds still on the cross brackets, so I'll show you how to get that out.
Put that under there. There it is. Okay. It looks like we're pretty much there, unless we got something underneath. Looks like we might have something else stuck to it somewhere. We're gonna have to find out.
And right where I put my hand, there's other welds.
So what we're gonna do is we'll pull everything out. Looks like something may be screwed to it. We're all loose, but something's holding it. So we'll find out.